women, and I know what went on the night before. They can't hide it. I know what you're going through. My name is Melanie Garcia.
And I'm Manuel Chavez.
And this is my story of my struggle and survival of domestic violence. I was in a 10-year relationship with an abusive alcoholic. I met my ex Daniel in the 7th grade. Our relationship started out after our graduation in June of 2001. As a Native woman, I'm coming out to speak about it because there are a lot of abusive relationships among the Native American women. As time passed, I had a baby in March of 2003. I was expecting another baby in December of 2005. We moved into a 3-bedroom apartment on the reservation, where the drinking and partying constantly started getting out of hand. Being that I didn't drink at the time, all we did was argue about the same things: bills, money, and transportation. I want all the Native American women to come out and speak about it and not be afraid to leave that relationship, even if it is hard to do. After my son Brendan was born in December of 2005, I thought that maybe their dad would decide to change his ways. It eventually repeated. The drinking and arguing got worse. I thought if maybe I couldn't change him, then maybe he'll love me more if I started drinking. I was drinking every night with my ex after he got home from work, then back to the liquor store twice every night. And I'm here for them. I know what they're going through. I know what goes on behind closed doors. I would have to put purple eyeshadow on the top of my eyelids to try to hide or try to blend the blue with the purple. We were living in a home with no running water, no bathroom or toilet, no heater. Only a space heater is what kept our home warm. Our children would never want to stay or be around us. I blame it all on the drinking. When they would, they were terrified. So terrified that they would sleep with their shoes on in case we got thrown out and had to leave in the middle of the night. That was abuse not only to myself, but to my children. My children saw the abuse. They saw everything, and until this day, it runs in their minds. It plays in their heads, and I can't erase that. One morning 3 years ago, I woke up with my 6-year-old daughter crying. As I looked up at her, I asked, "What is wrong?" She answered as she hugged me tightly, "I hate when you drink." I knew then, as I looked into her little innocent eyes, I needed to stop, and stop immediately. I could lose them forever, and that would kill me. So I quit. I decided to find me a full-time job. I went out and got me a job as a slot attendant at a casino. After working, a long night graveyard shift, I would be the one to have to go take out the garbage, clean up the mess, throw the whiskey bottles away. And yet I would be the one getting blamed that I was the problem, that I was because he was drinking. He began to hide his drinking, and I knew he was lying when I would find his drunken whiskey bottles as I cleaned up the house and truck. I decided to make the best choice for myself and leave an abusive relationship. Then you cannot let anybody talk you out of it or bring you down about it. You need to be the strongest person you can. Sometimes when they don't want to report anything or say anything, it's because they don't want to get their person that they think they love in trouble. Fighting with the other family members. They don't want to be put down as that negative person. People blame them too. They'll be okay for a couple days after they make up. Back to the same thing. I would get slapped, punched, choked, get thrown out. He didn't remember most of it. So I had to fight back. And I fought back by speaking out. They're afraid of what the future holds for them. That's why they don't want to speak out. That's what you need to start looking forward to, is all the opportunities you have in this world, because there's more to this life than drinking. There's more to this life than partying. In August of 2011, I met a great person named Manuel. Manuel's the one that had to push me forward to speak out about it so I can let my past go.
Women have that smarter touch, more of a powerful heart than we do. And if you men are actually abusing women like that, think about it. Think of how you would feel if your woman turned on you like that.
We're planning to get married in August of 2014. So that's a big step. And right now, I'm just trying to pursue all my goals to make that big goal. And the first step is to love yourself. That's your first step.